What's going on, guys? It is the Big Puma, aka
Be Ready,
and we've got some more Cookie Pepper on Yeousch Sports. All up in your faces. All up in your faces. Now, if you're a subscriber over on my channel, and you thought, I almost said Buck McGraw, Pedro Serrano was a singles machine, you haven't seen anything until you've seen Cookie Pepper. Being that he's a shortstop, and he doesn't have a lot of power, he's more of a speed guy. He hits singles like you wouldn't believe. I mean, it's crazy. The downside of all of that is that Cookie gets a lot of games where he only gets one hit. And sometimes they're doubles like you can see here, but most of the time they are singles. And you can see the coach down there at the end telling me to bring it on in, but I couldn't see what happened out in the field, and so Cookie decides to stay on second base. Just in case, there's been some times where Cookie would try to leg it out and ends up getting out. And we'll see one of those later on in the video. And right here, he finished his game against the Seawolves where they lose 9-4. He finishes 2 for 5, a double and a single, and then a lot of outs. 269 though. We'll take a look at his stats here. 18 hits out of 67 at-bats, 6 RBIs, and a stolen base. So we're still pretty fresh in Cookie's career. He hasn't really gotten that far into the season yet. But like I said, he is on the Trenton Thunder, which is the minor league team for the New York Yankees, and we're hoping that we can stick with this organization because, let's face it, the Yankees are probably one of the best teams in MLB history, and that's just one reason why people don't like them. But we're hoping, and there's that moment where Cookie tries to leg it out, ends up getting thrown out at second. And real quick, take a look at the replay. This is like Willie Mays style from Major League. Look how far out. I mean, it's ridiculous. Anyways, we're hoping that we can stay with this organization, and Derek Jeter would have to retire soon in the game, I would think, just because as of right now it's 2012, and then we take a look at we are the Trenton Thunder. They're in almost last place, 5 games back. You would think he would have to retire soon because it is 2012, and you would think with someone who's like Cookie, who's fast but doesn't get a lot of hits in every game, maybe 1 hit a game, maybe 2 depending on who he's playing, and you know, his stats will get better and better as the time goes on. But by the time Cookie gets into the majors, we're hoping Derek Jeter is retired and we can fill in that spot. We can take over as the Yankees' full-time starter at shortstop. Now, I know MLB The Show likes to trade people and likes to trade them quite a bit. One thing I've noticed, though, and this is just me personally, in MLB 11, I was playing as Buck McGraw, a center fielder for the Astros. Never got traded. He went from the AA to Hooks to the Oklahoma City Redhawks, all the way up to the Houston Astros, and finished out his season and ultimately his career with the Astros. Pedro Serrano, which I'm doing now in this game, MLB 12, started off with the Brewers minor league team, and right now he's just finished his first season with the Brewers. He's still on that team. So I don't know, like, a lot of people have been traded quite a bit, and I know, as for one, our Yeousch community manager, Babe, has been traded a ton of times. If not traded, he's been able to choose his team and move on. Well, that's never really happened to me. Anybody I've ever played with has stayed with the team that they began their career with. And look, he is so far out that he manages to get that run in. And coach is going to come out, and I can only assume he's saying something like, the guy's name is Cookie. How can he be hitting these single RBIs off of you when his first name is Cookie, for crying out loud? But so hopefully Cookie can stay with the Yankees. That would be awesome. I mean, who doesn't want to play for the Yankees? While everyone hates the Yankees, if that was your hometown and your home team, you would like it. I mean, say the Yankees, all the players on the Yankees were moved over to the Brewers or moved over to the Pirates. Everyone would hate those teams just because of the domination and just how good all of their players are. And Cookie's getting a little better. You see that average getting up there, 273. Now, look at this, bottom of the 10th. He didn't get a hit until the bottom of the 10th inning, and it was kind of, they counted as a hit, but it was kind of an error on the second baseman's part. So he gets over to first base. That was one hit out of, I don't know, 5, 6 at-bats or something like that, but coach is telling him to steal. We're playing against the New Hampshire Fisher Cats, and with the count 1-1, Cookie's going to get a decent lead, kind of play around there on first base and take off. And if, like I said, he's kind of quick, so he beats out that run fairly easily, or that throw, I'm sorry. He beats out that throw pretty quickly and easily, and he gets over to second base. And so right after that, there's a base hit. He gets over to third base, so we can see here, and it's 2-1 with 2 outs. You got to run on contact, and his teammate's going to blast that ball. Cookie's on the run. Is it going over? It almost goes over. So Cookie ends up scoring the winning run off of a huge base hit by number 7 there. I don't know his name, but just shy of it going over the wall. We see it in slow motion here. I mean, just another foot up, that would have been out. And so you see here, he finishes 1 for 5 with that single and then the game-winning run in the 10th inning. He's having a kind of a rough go, but his average is kind of steadily going up. You know, 1 hit a game or 2 hits a game, it all helps out in the long run. Here we're playing against the Phillies, the Reddington Phillies, I want to say. And it's the top of the 3rd inning with a man on first. The game is tied, and Cookie's going to hit it right back to the pitcher, but outrun the throw, and they're not going to get that double play. You saw that second baseman do a little front flip. That was pretty crazy. So here we are, nobody on, top of the 6th, 2-2, and nice high fastball for Cookie, and he's going to manage to get over onto first base, thinking about running to second, but he stops, and that's going to be a 5-game hitting streak for Cookie at this juncture, at this point. So 262, 27 hits, 9 RBIs, 2 stolen bases, 330 slugging percentage. He's not doing that terrible. I mean, for a shortstop, he can't. 261 on base percentage is not that bad. So bottom of the 7th against the Portland Sea Dogs. That sidearm pitch it just kills me. It really kills me. So now he's over on first base. Now bottom of the 10th, once again, there's a guy on first. Cookie's gonna throw it. He's gonna hit it. The shortstop's gonna drop it. The umpire is saying he is out. So coach comes out. He wants to know what's going on. He saw the guy drop the ball, and the ump saying he had the ball in possession when he touched the base. He dropped it on the transfer. That's what he's doing when he's putting his fists together. He's saying he dropped it on the transfer. Coach is having a hard time believing that. But to remedy that situation, we now have 1 out, and Cookie is on first base. He's going to steal. He's got a huge jump on that. He's going to make it over to second base. Get another stolen base in his column, and then once again, a base hit gets him over to third. 3-1, and a nice pop fly way out there to the warning track almost. That's going to bring Cookie in. Outfielder knows it. He's not trying, and Cookie doesn't even have to slide, so he gets in there with the another game-winning run. What a nice situation to have Cookie in when you're on third base and you need a run and you need somebody quick. You bring in Cookie Pepper. He's going to get the job done. So, guys, I appreciate you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to Yeousch and like this video. Don't forget to come over to my channel. We got a lot of Pedro Serrano going on over there as the pitcher's pissed off. Come on by, subscribe, leave a like. I would appreciate it. Peace out.
Yeousch!